Hi guys, welcome back. This is Vorosh alongside Soul and Dejavu, and we were this close to convincing Soul to do a musical introduction for you guys.
So close.
Um, so close, but unfortunately we can't. So if you didn't see set one and you're just like, screw that, I'll just watch set two. Go watch set one. It will be spoiled for you in the next 5 seconds. This is set two. We're on destination, and Jaedong is on the back foot, down 1-0. Just unbelievable that Advocate pulled that off. Who's ever seen like a force of Goliaths and medic marines pushing out at once? Like at the end of that attack, all that's left were Goliaths and medics. I mean, who's ever seen that? An Advocate made it work, and I'm just so utterly impressed. All props to him. I love him for it. And hopefully he can pull off something in one of these next two games to upset Jaedong. What do you think, Dejavu?
Alright, not to be a spoil sport of all this Advocate love, but let's be honest. Let's look at what happened at the last game. Jaedong was not playing that seriously. Come on. First of all, he got Carapace for his air, which he produced no units other than Scourge. Second of all, he researched Burrow,
You're a
which he
downer.
didn't use the entire game. And then, third of all, he went for an early hive tech while he only had like 30 psi worth of Hydralisk, which he would never do in a real game versus Koreans. So yeah, I mean, Advocate had some nice multitask there. Definitely defending the drop and attacking at the same time is nice, but, I mean, come on. Jaedong did not take that completely seriously. He researched a lot of stuff that he would never normally do, and I think he's gonna, if he takes this game seriously, I think he will rocks Advocate's world.
Oh, that was terrible.
What a silly pun. You're a downer, Deja, now. Downer, downer, downer. But Advocate is going for the standard, the mech build that he pulled off last game. Maybe we'll see the same thing. Maybe we'll see something a bit different. But Jaedong did go for an overpool. I'm just looking at the psi count, and as soon as the pool pops, you usually have about 10 psi for overpool. So that's what it's going to be. And Destination is the map that you want to mech on. So Advocate, if he can pull off what he did last game, he'll have a good chance. But I think this is the group stage in WCG, and I'm sure if Jaedong loses this one set, if he lost this set, I'm sure he doesn't get the boot or anything, because if you don't live under a rock, you know what happens in WCG. If you do live under a rock, I'm not going to spoil it.
I've been intentionally living under a rock, thank you. No. But anyway, I've never seen any player prepare more for cheese than Jaedong did in this game. You can see both of his first two overlords he sent along the sides of the maps where proxies would be happening instead of up the middle. And he did go for that overpool just in case. He was expecting an 8 racks, a BBS, a bunker rush of some kind. You can really see it just from how he's played, how much he expected that. And it didn't happen, much to Advocate's credit. Oh, it didn't happen yet, but there is an SCV at the third base. That might just be a scouting SCV, like another scout, and maybe it was misclicked, because it does look like it's coming around to the natural expansion once again. And Jaedong again has gone for a 2-hatch gas, and this time it looks like he's going for just the hydrogen because he already scouted. Did he scout the mech? Did he get anything in there, or is he just expecting it from the fact that he ran into a wall-in? Well, he saw a wall-in, and that means either 2 racks or mech. So I'm betting he's put his money on mech, just because that seems to be the build of the day. He's now going for lair, so he's going to have hydras out earlier than he normally would have. But any lair tech such as lurkers or mutas will be out, just a little bit later, because he spent his first 50 gas on a hydroden, or his first 50 gas, yeah, on a hydroden. Sorry. Oh, SCV scout. It did get in and get an eyeful of everything, and now it's being chased out. Is it gonna live to mine another day though?
Deja sounds confused.
5. No, it goes down. Oh well.
No, I thought Vorosh was gonna miss the SCV again, so I was gonna make sure that we saw the SCV again here. And
sorry about last time.
Jaedong is Psylocked. Sad face.
Jaedong Psylocked again. He's done that a couple times just by losing overlords a little bit carelessly. And I mean, like, is that really good? I mean, I hate to be the dadder, but come on, is that really good play by Advocate, or is that just Jaedong being kind of sloppy? Like, him wandering an Overlord into a bad position or something. It's not like Advocate like chased it down or found a hidden one or something like that. But it does look like Advocate once again is going for these initial vultures, 5 vultures this time, and he went for speed first, going to try and go for a run by, but there should be Hydras out in time. Although it looks like Jaedong's actually producing a lot of Zerglings back at home and drones. He's produced the 3 Hydras, but there is a little bit of a gap on that right side. If Advocate pushes for it right away, he might be able to sneak 2 vultures right by. But if he waits at all, and yeah, I think he's already missed his time now. Now that the Zerglings are out and the creep colony is going down, I think he's already missed his opportunity. He can try, but I think he might just end up losing all of them. So he should be really, really careful here. Trying to take down the Hydras, does take down the Hydralisk, and has a little bit of a gap now, trying to push through. Gonna try and get through there, but losing more vultures, not able to do a lot of damage there. Losing 2 or 3 vultures, only killing 1 Hydralisk. Not really good right now for Advocate, but Advocate is really pushing this as hard as he can. And he actually does sneak through, gonna get to the back of the mineral line, and Jaedong this time, unlike last game, actually deciding that, hey, maybe I should pull my drones, and I'm gonna send them back home, and these vultures are gonna get maybe 1 more vulture kill, or sorry, 1 more Hydralisk kill, and yeah, that's it. So he killed about 3 Hydras, I think, a few Zerglings, and delayed mining a bit, but Jaedong overall reacted pretty well to that, didn't take as much damage as was possible in that kind of position. Looks like Advocate's just gonna establish some map control, throw down some mines, and really try and hopefully get a second base up and running. I haven't seen the command center yet. I would have expected it to come up by now. We see a starport going down, so it's gonna be a transition into wraiths, or maybe dropships. If it is wraiths, I don't really like wraiths considering he knows 2 ports going down, 2 starports, so this is going to have to be wraiths. I gotta say, I'm not a big fan of this just because there are already Hydralisk going down, and Spire up already. I think the wraiths are going to be a little bit too late. Mutalisks are going to pop out pretty soon too, so it's possible that this could work with cloaking if he picks off a couple Overlords, but overall, I gotta say, I would have preferred to see him take an expansion in this position.